Oh, it says we're live. It says we're live.
Next week, an evil space ruler
Just
seeks
get to
the
my
services
dancing
of a
part.
doctor.
Yep.
There we go.
There we go.
There I am on the right.
There you are. In the background there, in the red.
Man,
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a big night tonight.
big night.
Hit that curtain.
We welcome you to Guitar Talk Universe.
Stand of recording.
Two. Whoa.
Oh. What'd you say?
I'm. Are you going to start, or do you want me to start? What are you?
I'll go ahead
starting?
and start.
You're
I got the guitar with the busted headstock.
Oh yeah. Sarah.
Track seems a little low, or is that me?
Hey Alexis. Hey Janice. All the ladies are showing up, Q.
Good thing I got my pants on.
And then Steve ruined it. Ugh. Oh my God. I didn't know that was legal on Sundays. I knew that was legal. It's easy for you to say. Just like that, huh?
There you go. Hark! Holy shit, Pete Metal, what's up, bro? I'm a cool dad.
think it's ending.
No, I was just getting to my good part.
Oh, you were going to get to your good part? We hadn't got to your good part yet? Yeah. Yeah, damn. Yeah.
Holy shit, Pete Metal. Tommy Metal. Shit, what's his name again? Pete Metal's in the stream. What's up, bro?
Horatio Metal?
I don't know. Todd Metal?
You don't know. Bernard Metal?
There's Edward R. Nugent, as opposed to Edward R. Murray. Deborah's here. Holy crap.
Yeah.
And of course, Shanda Picorni, who gave us a new outro, which y'all be seeing for the second time today.
It's going to be happening.
It's so happening.
It's going to be happening. I'm just
hip.
saying.
It's hip.
It's going to be happening.
Hip to be square. Dun, 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 dun,
You sure?
dun, dun. I tried to learn that song. That's a cool little riff.
It's a good little riff.
Ted's here. Here's Ted. Hey, Ted. How's it going, Ted?
Well, I think the very first thing that we need to address right this second.
Is that I'm not on camera?
No, that's the second thing we're going to address. So I'll address the second thing first, then I'll address the first thing second, okay?
Oh, dude. Yeah, okay. There's Jeff H.
What?
Jeff H.
It's not 7 a.m. Wow. All right. So, yes, first things first. Happy Father's Day to all the motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know. Because let's face it, that's how you became a dad.
Yeah, I became a dad because I pulled out at 5 Mississippis instead of 3 Mississippis.
Basically, what you're saying is you were deeply involved.
Oh, dude, I was both hammered and baked, and it was like that oh shit moment that I always number. It was oh shit moment number like 429. That's what these things feel like. Okay.
Oh dear. But anyway, yes, you were deeply involved for several minutes. So, there you go.
I'm in such a good mood because I went up to Kroger to get my Happy Pills were refilled today.
Yep.
And then I bought some Vittles because if you want Vittles, Kroger's a pretty good place to go to get Vittles. Mm-hmm. And I got back home and I forgot to get my Happy Pills. But I went back up and I got my Happy Pills and I got $10 worth of gas, or what y'all call fuel. And it was $2.89 per gallon with my Kroger card. I was like, score!
There you go.
$10 still didn't give me half a tank.
Well, no, because the tank on that Hyundai is massive.
Thanks a lot, Obama.
Yeah, because it's his fault. Yeah.
Holy shit, Randy Price is here. I sent Randy a picture to show him that this is actually not a booger hook. It's you could, well, over here is I mean, this one you could, yeah, but this one's and then he sent me a video and he's like,
no, that was a pretty good typo actually, Randy.
He's doing his widdly Randy Ingve impersonation thing. Mm-hmm. And he says, count how many times I'm using my little finger. I'm going, fucking, I'm like, 129, 130, 130. I'm like, fucker.
Yeah. But, you know, that's the way it is. Anyway, let's go through the chat. Let's say hi to everybody who is here on the very first.
We need to pin a link.
We could do that.
Because we'd love Sandra to come on and just say hello. Probably not Johnny Heartbreaker, because that kid's just trouble.
Yeah.
The one guy with what's his name? He's got the avatar.
He's got the allergic swellings.
Oh shit! Hold on. There's Dan Gorman. Hold on.
Yeah, quick, play it.
What? Turn the wall off. John DeShane's just going to give me grief. Dude, it's such a pain in the ass to tune this thing because, I mean, I was widdlying. It was fine when we started. Mm-hmm. And then, as you can see, the headstock, it just fell right off. It's on the floor right there. Yeah. But it's holding a pretty good tune. I'm sorry, go ahead. Are you eating a Werther's or?
I'm sucking on a fisherman's friend.
Oh my God. There's a joke in there somewhere, Ted.
It was a joke all by itself. All right, so first in the room was Mitch Heyman.
Mitchster,
Heyman.
the Mitchster
Heyman.
Rooney.
Heyman, and he said hello to you and me.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the one, the only, Sandra Corney.
We love her.
Yeah, we do. Then we had Sarah from sunny Texas. If it is sunny, I mean, it could be a tornado or something for all I know. Then we
Never been to Texas.
I
I
have.
I don't know if we flew over it on the way out to Anaheim. We flew over the Grand Canyon. I actually saw, what's the big, it's not Cooley Dam, Hoover Dam.
Yeah.
From like 30,000 feet.
I've been to Texas 3 times.
Is everything really bigger in Texas?
Not really.
Not really.
Guy I was talking to was the same height as me. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, I think it's a bit of a mess. bit of bullshit.
How tall are you?
5'11".
Oh, me too.
I used to be 5'6".
How's it going, bro?
5'6". 6 foot. 5'12". I used to be 5'12". Yeah, 4'24" I was once upon a time. But with all the fractures and everything, I lost an inch.
Yeah, I complained about my knee and my back and my thyroid. They got to cut out here. Mm-hmm. And then I talked to Steve, and I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't cry about anything.
No.
Okay. No.
And then,
You've been through some shit, dude.
yeah, to be honest, I just shouldn't be here, but I am, and I still
Yeah.
annoy people, so it's really quite wonderful.
Yeah.
There we go. Alexis P is here. This is awesome.
By the way,
Janice is here.
your Timu sleeve tattoos are looking really fine this morning. Or
Thank you
this,
very much.
this evening.
I ironed them last night.
Randy's 513. Shut up, Randy.
Then we have Steve Ressor. And this is the thing. I was talking about the fact that it was all ladies up to that point. It had already scrolled past Mitch Heyman. I wasn't trying to insult Mitch Heyman. And then I said, oh, Steve ruined it because he came in. So there we go.
Well, it's 2025. You got to watch the pronouns, bro.
I can't assume gender, can I, really? This is the problem. So really, I mean, I think when you look at this comment from Mitch, this may actually be hate speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Randy's 4 foot
Equally
25.
here, like 2 examples of it right there. Yeah. And then we've got John, who's typing with his buttocks. Yeah, the ladies are shooing up, looking for us, not you fuckers.
Well, the thing is, Steve really pretties up the show, so all the ladies come in.
Yeah, that'd be the problem, obviously. What else we got? What else? Who else? Oh, Guitar Man 45 says, "Hey everyone, bud."
That guy's name Bo. Bo.
I think
Bo.
it could be. Then we have this guy, R. Nugent. It's Edward R. Nugent, so you don't confuse him with all the other Edward Nugents, you know.
Edward, we were discussing you before we came on, and I may have something for you to where it kind of works out.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll talk later, bro. Later.
And then there's this guy, Graphite and Cigars. Who wants to know if you're legally blind.
He's just impressive. Wants to know where I got my jitterbug keyboard.
Mm-hmm. I did wonder though, because I know you do a really nice, subsidized thing with the cost of having the keyboard changing color and everything. You're very generous with that.
Yeah,
But hang on. I did
Go ahead.
notice that you had your remote control plonked on top of it, and I felt, oh, I mean, I know it's free, but should there be some sort of compensation for that, like 10% that we're not getting to see now?
Well, I had to mute my TV because I'm watching golf on the other side of the. I don't know if it helps when I point to my TV because it's way over there.
No.
But for anybody that may be or could be new to the channel or seeing our stream here later on, the lights that changed on the keyboard here, there is absolutely zero charge. That is a free perk from Guitar Talk Universe, and you're welcome.
Yeah. It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
But if you want to slide a super chat in, I mean, yeah. I'm just saying.
Well, or a knighthood or a sainthood or something.
I mean, I gave the OU812 $1.47 yesterday, and Randy hasn't given us shit.
That better not have come out of our shared revenue.
Oh wait, Randy did help Randy did help buy a new computer for me, so I can't.
Oh yeah,
I'll call out John DeShane because he's got that Sir guitar and that new amp, so he's loaded, man. Load. Yeah, it's totally free. Totally free. Totally.
Angelic is here. We have
Zach Thong popped in.
Yeah, we gotta go. Oh, William De Silva.
Oh, that guy's trouble.
Yeah, he said hello to Mitch. Did he say hello to us?
He's just here to see my keyboard.
Duly noted. Okay, all right. Well, we'll deal with him later. Then we have.
Oh God! Now Randy's listening to a bunch of shit he gave me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dude, we almost forgot. I was talking to Hike late last night, and Hike is still one of the few guys that actually is still out there gigging.
I know, right? Uh-oh, Jimmy Bite is here.
Ah!
Exactly. Thank you for doing the sound effects.
Yeah, Randy gave me some LGBTQ divided by 13 knobs for Sector Somebody Super Trader 3.
UK Dave in the house. Who else we got here?
Blessings and health.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. I know you already been, but there it is in print for all to see. The Pete Metal Show is here.
Oh, it's Pete. I forgot.
Yeah, and very kindly, he's like, I was concentrating. I don't know what I was concentrating on.
What did Randy do? Flashing something. Member for 13 months.
Of what?
Wow.
Has he been a member of this for 13 months?
No, my channel. Because we haven't been up there.
I was gonna say that's a skill right there. Oh, Deborah is here.
Deborah?
Yeah, Deborah. However you want to pronounce it. It's all about the emphasis on the syllable as to,
Oh, there's another troublemaker just came in. Blue Mox. Yeah, Blue Mox.
There's Ted. Ted's here.
He's a good kind of trouble, though, right?
This guy, though, like, he wants to request something that will make his ears bleed.
That's Ed.
Q-tips, but take the squishy bit off.
That's Ed King.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, you got that. You know how Ed King got in Skinnerd and his playing was so much different than Alan's and Gary's? His phrasing is no choice. That's what Jeff reminds me of. Okay. Not just Skinnerd, but that whole, like...
That style, that genre?
That kind of, I hate to say educated, because he'll be like, oh, thanks a lot, and think he's smart or something, but that kind of, yeah.
I'm almost caught up here. Almost. Who else we got? What we got?
Oh, dear Lord. Hold on.
What?
Sandra Corney just gifted 5 Guitar Talk Universe memberships.
What, the actual stuff and things? There's Randy Price.
Okay, Randy, I don't know if you know this.
And I like this typo. They have coitus with chloroform involved. Anyway.
I don't. Well,
was that your pickup line? Does this cloth smell funny to you?
Sean, thanks for the guitar, buddy. But the headstock broke off a few minutes ago, but it's still staying in tune pretty good.
Oh, did you know this guy was here?
Johnny Heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't know you could knock a chick up from banging her armpit. Hey, that's not funny, man. She left me for another chick, dude. But the funny thing about the quote banging her armpit, I shit you not, that's a true story.
I'm so glad you shit.
Steve is trying to get his compass and protractor out to see how that works.
Oh,
How's the physics of that? How do you wind up?
I just.
No. You just want to move on, don't you? Yeah.
Yes, please.
UK Dave. Oh no, we said hi to UK Dave.
Yeah.
Sean Hockey's here.
So Zach Thong. My buddy Chris Sharp is here.
You ain't got no friends. Oh, by the way, Sean Hockey also gave me the Headrush MX-5.
Yeah.
I asked him if he could slide me a Tom Anderson, but he said no.
It's pretty selfish.
I know.
When you think about it, you put in a simple request.
Dude, he's alive. He's alive. He got ran over by the OU812 bus, but Fruitcake Tony lives.
Is he here?
He's here. He just came in.
I'm catching up with it. Where are we? Oh, there he is. Hey, Tony. Thanks for coming in.
What's up, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got everybody. I think. If I missed anybody, like, you know, put another message in the chat and I'll ignore that too.
Also, by the way, I love dogs. Charles Green's here. Man, we're just getting people, all the people that went, yeah, those LU812 guys, they ran over Fruitcake Tony, and then Quentin and Steve ran them over and took their spot. And so
well, like the tire smoke was still hanging in the air and we snuck in there, right? So
Fruitcake Tony, his body, it wasn't even cold. Rigor mortis hadn't even set in.
Nope.
And you just heard a bump, bump as they ran right over him and took his time slot.
Yeah, they're like, what? Was that a speed bump? Oh, no, it's just the old guy that used to be here.
That is speed bump.
He'll be fine.
We're shaking,
fine.
Shaking up the algorithm. Do I do another song or just sit here and be funny?
Well,
By the way, we need to put a link in the chat or pin a comment somehow because we want people to come on and if you don't have to play guitar if you want to talk for a minute or two and say hey.
Oh, hang on, somebody is already up here. I'm not paying attention. That's my problem.
I don't see him. So
there you are.
Hey, what's up, bro?
It's the Edward R. Nugent, not the other Edward Nugent. It's the Edward R. Nugent.
I heard you doing this song. I hated that song.
Oh,
but when we played it, everybody lost their ever-loving freaking mind. So, of course, we had to play it.
It is one of those crowd-pleasing songs.
Let me go on like a blister in the sun. Oh, dear Lord.
All right, I'm going to paste it. Now, how do I pin it?
The 3 dots. Sandra's like, oh, dear Lord, not the 3 dots again.
She must just absolutely hate this.
Yeah, copy. I think you got...
is it the star?
No, this is 3 dots. You got to put it. You got to put it in the comment. Post the comment like you're saying hey to people.
I have.
And then go to the 3 dots on the far right of that comment, and it should say.
See, look, I've already posted.
Comment.
Hang on, where'd it go? I already posted it.
Yep.
See, I think it's the star. Let's hit the star. What happened there?
Sandra's like, oh. Wait, I just see Steve Brand. I don't see Guitar Talking.
Charles Green's in the house.
He sure is.
Oh, there it is. Oh, now I'm getting commercials.
It's just the 3 dots. It says delete comment, put user in timeout, or ban user and delete their comments. It's not very helpful.
There, I just pinned the message.
Oh, cool. Excellent. And it's also in the starred comments. There you go.
Okay.
All right. Woo!
I think John Deshane is out getting vittles as well, I think. No, we got it, Angelic. We figured it out.
We didn't really. It just sort of happened. But, you know. All righty.
Everyone, please X out of the chat and hit the like. What?
You don't have to leave the chat to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you do if you're on some mobiles, right? But if not, you just double tap the screen.
Oh.
If you're on a phone, just double tap the screen. That's one thing I do know. I know it's weird to think that I actually know anything, but, you know, especially based on what you've just been seeing, but, you know. All right, what are we going for? What kind of thing would you like? Do you want funky?
Funky sounds good.
Well, let me see if I can...
Got something in A sharp minor?
Huh? Do you know what you get if you drop a piano down a mine shaft? A flat minor. Wow. Yeah.
How do I get my money back on this channel?
That joke was free, so shut up.
Oh, by the way, I am wearing the official Under the Bus shirt here. I was out today amongst other people wearing my Under the Bus shirt. And everybody was like, hey, brah, cool shirt. Like, thanks.
Yeah. What key would you like to go for?
I'd love E minor, but
would you?
let me grab my Schecter. Wait, I need to mute here, don't I? So you don't.
I've found where the first word is energizing, so I'm going to go for that. You ready? Oh yeah. And And that is in your requested E minor. There he is, everybody, in glorious Technicolor sound. Holy no! Look out, everybody.
No, I'm on a live show. There's all sorts of shenanigans happening. That's insanity. Give me a break. That's all right. That's okay. Oh, that's fine. I appreciate you got me to walk. Okay.
God damn, he's good. Thank you, Cleveland.
There you go. You took it to the bridge.
Hey, Mitch, Guitar Hack.
How's it going, guys?
Now, hang on. We do have some catching up to do.
I think I ruptured my pancreas on that one a little bit. Ah! Holy shit, that guy right. I can't point to where.
Yeah.
There he is, right there. Hey.
Hang on a second. We got this to deal with.
What's up, bro? Yeah!
We got a one. No, it's. I was going to say $1. I should know this symbol. It's £1. It's one great British pound. Look at that.
That's like a shitload of cash, right? I mean,
It's about $10,000, I believe.
nice. I like that.
exactly.
I like that guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
10,000 Canadian.
Comedian dollars, yes. Yeah.
Comedian
dollars. Yeah, yeah.
The Canadian peso. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
We got a Sean Hockey. We didn't
Wait.
have a Sean Hockey before, did we?
Wait a minute. We just went and added Sean Hockey as a standard moderator. I need to figure out how to delete the OU812 as a moderator. Yeah.
Yeah. all those- yeah. Get those
I'm
guys
not
out
really
of here.
sure. We'll work on that later.
Have you noticed how like the criminals return to the scene of the crime? They're all in here. Like, you know, they are like driving over poor fruitcake Tony's
isn't it
still
funny?
warm body, and here they are.
Isn't it ironic? I'm wearing a shirt that says "Under the Bus."
Yep.
Ryan said he can do it himself. Hey, I want my $1.47 back, you cheap bastard! Holy shit! There's Timu Matt.
Yep.
You guys need to come on here. It's pinned in the comment. You can come on and talk. You don't have to play. We can sit around and drink scotch and smoke cigars. There you go. Hey.
Apple juice.
Apple juice.
Yeah, that's 12-year-old
Water.
apple juice. Yeah.
Water.
12-year-old apple juice.
Yeah, it's a single apple juice, not a blend. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. So how's everyone, buddy, doing?
I'm surviving.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you in person, Steve.
Yes. Likewise, dude. Although I think we've been on panel before.
I don't remember, but it may have been.
Yeah.
Been a while.
Okay, Mitch, that's really, really loud.
Yeah.
Don't stop doing that, please.
Tell Michael to shut up.
Shut up, Michael.
It works, huh?
Yeah, it
Definitely
does,
works. Definitely works. So how's everybody's Father's Day going?
Good.
Mine's going
Good.
pretty okay.
Yep. Cool.
Talked to my son this morning. That was nice.
Right
We'll
on.
see him in August and we'll go camping.
I got my happy pills refilled today.
Yep.
I haven't talked to my son in 5 years.
Oh
Wow.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Going on 5 years? Yeah.
That
That
But
sucks.
my daughter, my stepdaughter, she brought me some stuff over.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I actually similar boat. I mean, I have three, one of which I don't unfortunately have any contact with at all. But one lives with me full time, and she took me for brunch this morning, and yeah, it was
Yeah.
good. It was good.
We did the brunch today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Both my kids were home.
let me ask. I'll ask Steve and Hack since their children took them to brunch. Hack knows where I'm going with this already.
Yes, I do.
Steve, who paid?
My daughter did actually.
Hack,
I
Hack, who
tried
paid?
to, and she wouldn't let me. She grabbed the
it is
little machine
Father's
and had her card bipping away on the top of it like crazy.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
we all know who paid for Hack.
Yeah. What's that like, Steve?
It's very nice. That's what I'm going to tell you. Yeah.
Yeah, Hack knew where I was going with that one as soon as I said the
So what I should have said was I took myself and
yeah.
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 And you took a chaperone to make sure you paid. Yeah.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, and as Hack's walking out after looking at the bill, he's going, "Happy goddamn Father's Day."
Yeah.
Father's Day cost me a fortune. Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, it's the thought that counts. Well, no, that's not even the thought that counts.
No.
Never mind. We're moving on. There's Timu Maddie. I don't know if I said hi to Timu Maddie. Oh, dear Lord.
You did earlier. Yeah.
Jenna Bean's in here. Oh,
Yeah,
dear
Joy's
Lord.
here as well.
Oh,
dear
jump on Matt if you want.
Zach
That's trouble.
Song has changed color since I last saw his name. That's good.
Uh-huh. Oh.
He's gone green.
Zach and Ben met yesterday.
Yeah, he came on Ryan's show last night.
Right on.
Yep,
Cool.
that was cool. They had a tar place for appreciation for their customers. So Quentin McLeod, I think it was.
Hack, I wanted to ask you a question. You're one of the few kids that's still gigging.
Mhm.
And what guitar did you play last night and why?
I know.
Oh, so the place I gotta give a little bit of reason why I took what I took. So the place we played last night it's a gorgeous place. It's like a nightclub lounge place, so it's really kind of upscale. So I usually bring the big guns, which means I took my Les Paul out. One of my
Wait.
Les Pauls.
One of your Les Pauls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
Holy shit, Matt McCullough's been here for 11 months. Thanks, brah. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I took the Les Paul, and the Les Paul Marshall, man, and it's magic. It's just I don't know. I like playing different things, but every time I go back to a Les Paul, it's like, what am I doing? Like this is what I should be playing. It's like
I've been playing mine last couple of days, 2-3 days.
yeah. I know.
Yeah,
Everybody's got. Everybody's got their things, right? But for me, it's like it's the most natural thing. I know what it's gonna do. I know how it's gonna react. The tones are to die for, and it feels glorious, man.
See, it's funny. I forced myself to only play a Les Paul for more than 6 months when I moved from England to Canada. So I took a Les Paul with me as hand luggage, and everything else went in the container. And it was weird. Like when the stuff finally showed up, I cracked open one of my RGs, and as soon as I put my hand on the neck, I was like, "What have I been doing to myself?" For the last 6 months?
Right.
I was just like, it's fun. Like I love the sound of Les Pauls. I love looking at them.
Yeah.
I don't want to play one.
Yeah, everybody's got their go-to, right?
Yeah.
I've always been, well, not always, because my first 3 guitars were Gibsons, but a Super Strat, it does everything I need it to do in a cover band, right? And I had my 81 Les Paul Custom as a backup, or if I really just wanted to bang some Green Day or something out and just play a different guitar. But man, it's just you sling a Les Paul properly. You can't have a Les Paul up here playing it, right? I mean, for God's sake. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no.
Ah,
Those boys in
Yeah.
UB40 did.
But boy, it sure looks cool. Just like, yeah, okay, I
Yeah.
get it. Yeah. And people are like, well,
Yeah.
it's so heavy. Oh, for God's, I had a 3-inch leather strap. It's like, calm down. I could play it for 4 hours and it's not going to kill you.
Yeah, well, I played for about that much yesterday. We did probably about 50 songs last night. And I mean, the versatility, I switch pickups, I got pedals, I'm able to get all the sounds that I want. It works.
So what
Yeah.
what was first song of the night?
Oh, first song of the night, I played the James Bond theme.
Nice.
That's what we start. That's sort of I'm playing that, and there's a lot of talk in the crowd. Hey everybody, da, 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 da. I'm playing James Bond in the background, and then we go from James Bond into Secret Agent Man. Remember
makes
that
sense.
song? But,
Yeah.
yeah, and it works. It works
Can-
beautiful. It's a nice
can
way
I
to start
play
the
it?
night.
What was his name?
Yeah.
Patrick McGee or something, McGowan or something like that. Played the Secret Agent Man. The TV show.
We do yeah, something like that. We like the James
Yeah.
Bond. I play the '60s thing. The '60s thing. Dun 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 dun
That's-
dun 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 dun. That's what I'm.
That's
Yeah.
that's the theme song that made me want to play guitar. Honest, to this day.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's one of the greatest
that's it,
uses
yeah.
of the minor major seventh chord.
And there goes the show.
No, the minor major seven chord to me is like it's the raised eyebrow chord.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's it. James, yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you hear that, you're like, oh, James Bond. And it is totally that like raised eyebrow, like, Yeah. Yeah, certain chords have just immediately impart certain.
I only knew how to play
Certain
power
things.
chords. I wasn't told anything else.
Well, you probably know 60% of shit I ever played if you know
What's
your
that?
power
The
chords.
1 in 5? Is that what that is?
Yep, totally is. Yep, you know it. Yeah. You can
But
probably
it's how much longer you think you got gigging out in your hack? Even if you I know you're going to retire next year, next October or something maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you think you're
End
going
of
to
the year
make it
next year. Yeah.
make it till then? And at what point is it like it's just not, it's just a lot of work.
Hey, Cushman's in the
Well, I mean, we only do Saturday nights, right? So, and like I got a lot this year. I'm in the middle of a run of 5 straight weekends. I mean, as long as can still play,
Yeah.
and I can still stand for 4 hours a night and whatever. And I'm not really hauling a lot of gear,
Yeah.
So
I miss playing live. That's why I love doing this. I mean, it's not even close to being loud but it's the only thing really.
Yeah. Feeling your pant legs flap around you, right? It's that's it.
When a note starts to feedback and you can feel the neck of your
you feel
guitar
that
vibrating, man,
that
it's like
vibration in your knee pads.
yeah, my knee. It was the '90s, bite me, and it was spandex, not knee pads. For fuck's sake.
it's like when you get we had a pretty near full house last night, so and we got everybody up by about
Hey Becca.
5-6 songs into the first set. Get everybody up, and you got everybody in front of you, and they're all having a good time, and it just kind of gets you all pumped, right? And
That
you start,
helps.
Yeah.
You start doing the guitar up in the air kind of thing, and just really get into it, and have fun with it.
Yeah.
It's
So
awesome,
Hank,
man.
if once you actually retire from the day job,
Mm-hmm.
do you think that might actually encourage more gigs?
Dave's throwing more change at us.
Holy moly!
I kind of got.
That wasn't me.
No, that was me.
Oh,
You got a what?
I don't know about more gigs. I mean, I got about as much as I want right now. Like I think
Right.
we're doing about 40 40 this year, like 40 weeks. So it's 40 Saturdays, or maybe even more. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But what I would like to do though is to play with other people. I'll have time for that.
Right.
You know, what I'd like to do is jam because I don't jam. That's the thing. I don't jam. When I
Yeah.
rehearse, it's songs. It's
Right.
songs, songs,
Yeah.
songs.
But I was just
So,
wondering, without the time constraints and the and the work ethic of a day job, if that would actually,
well, yeah,
you,
like I don't want to do like Fridays and Saturdays. Like, you
mhm,
know, that's 2 in a row. That's a bit much, right? Because my hands can only handle so much, right? So,
right, right.
yeah, it'd be more like I just like to get with a bunch of guys and just jam,
Hmm.
and maybe do the odd one, but yeah,
Yeah, okay.
as long as this thing is going, I'm
Hmm.
gonna, it's enough for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and I think this YouTube thing will still be around, so you can do more of this as well too.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah, and almost at 5,000, like 20 away right now. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
so I'll have to
everybody.
do more content. Yeah.
man, you're getting those Beato numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
if you're not sub to hack right
Sandra,
now.
can you dredge up Hack's YouTube link and throw it in the
I
chat there?
We'll see if we can get
Let's see
him
if we
to.
can rustle up another 20.
Yeah,
uh,
or maybe make him lose 5.
Because he is one of these people that may actually deserve the extra 20. You know?
Yeah.
well, I don't know about that. But
Yeah.
Rick Beato can burp and make more than I'll make in a year on YouTube. You know.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
at least we can aim for that, right? You know.
yeah, yeah. Rick Beato burps. Yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah.
Oh dear.
There's I'm not even gonna mention his name.
No,
There,
I know.
Craig. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yes. Just the important thing is to know that it's not his real name.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's a very erudite gentleman. Yes, or I think the term is extinguished looking. Yeah.
So anyway, would you like to explain kind of what we're doing here, like on Sundays and
really?
Fridays?
Son of a biscuit. Okay, all right. So, there's Hack's link. Everybody sub to Hack. Come on,
What's up, Dennis?
chop chop.
Yeah, there you go.
Appreciate it.
We'll wait.
Thank you.
Go ahead. We'll wait.
So anyway, yeah. So what we're going to be doing, once, I mean, this obviously was kind of short notice with, like I say, the I can't even bring myself to say it. But anyway, so yes, with this slot becoming available at such short notice, we jumped on it, and yeah, we didn't really have a plan for today. But the general idea is that this will be what we used to do on Fridays, but expanded. So more jamming, more chit chat like we're doing right now.
You know, that's how my son was born. A slot became available, and there you
Jamming.
go. Oh!
Oh,
What?
Wow.
I heard that.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm so sorry. So this will probably be my last Sunday show with Steve.
Oh,
I
God.
hope the YouTube AI doesn't pick up on that one.
Now Interpol probably will though. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. So more of what we did on Friday. So the jamming, the sort of like the low key edutainment stuff, the giveaways. Chat with a panel a bit more, which is nice because we got more time to do it, and just kind of generally see what it evolves into. We'll probably do some gear talk and that sort of thing, and just I think it's going to be more fun to actually kind of dig up the old stuff and talk about some of the old bits of gear out there, because there's some amazing stuff out there that you can pick up for less than the cost of a DS1, and these things are amazing. Like old 80s and 90s rack units and that sort of thing that do incredible stuff.
Oh man.
And they're kind of overlooked. They're not on anybody's radar anymore. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of that old stuff.
You know, if you're playing through an MP1, then nobody's gonna, you're playing on YouTube unless you're showing it to them. Nobody's gonna go, "Oh, that's an MP1."
No, exactly.
I mean, there's a reason everybody like porno graffiti. Holy shit, Dave just keeps making it
So
rain.
that's £3. I think he just paid off my house.
But like, Porno Graffiti was made with an MP1. There's a
Yeah,
reason
and an ME5.
everybody, yeah.
MP1 and an ME5.
There's a reason everybody used those
Yeah.
because they sounded good,
Well, because I had one.
like a flotatone.
Floatatone. That's rhyming slang for something, right? That's a euphemism.
Euphemism.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, and then Fridays, because we were looking for a time slot to do it to add a second show, which is going to be GTU Gets Weird. So we're going to talk about the stranger like applied theory for guitar players, kind of thing, like talking about modes, but also talking about things like altered scales and synthetic modes, and talking about how there are certain chords that enable you to play certain scales and that sort of thing. So all those fun little things that are kind of a little bit sneaky and
Hack knows that's right up my alley.
It is. It is. Because we're going
Mine's
to
like
play
a sponge.
Yeah, because we're going to play some Super Locrian and stuff. Which is gonna...
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing this on Google. Super Locrian in A.
Yeah. Find the fretboard picture.
That's right. I'm going to get me one of those fret light guitars. Wait, let me dial in the lights on the guitar. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually looking for AI apps where you can literally, type in text a description of the track that you want to create, like as a backing track, including the keys and the modes and all that sort of stuff.
It's probably there or on its way already.
They do exist. The free ones are completely useless.
Yeah,
because they don't get into enough variations on a theme. And it's weird because, we've talked about the Lydian dominant before, right?
I dated her.
Yeah, exactly. wore the ball gag she gave you, and so yeah. But that story aside, the Lydian dominant. I haven't mentioned this yet, Cube, because I was going to save it up for one of our Get Weird things, but the theme tune to The Simpsons is in Lydian dominant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So from that point of view, it's like you've heard me play Lydian dominant a lot, because there are certain things that are written in those things. There are some modes out there, some scales, what have you, that there's no real point to them. They're just kind of almost like a mathematical exercise, and
right.
There's no pieces of music written in them, but that's how it works. So that's the sort of stuff we're going to do on Fridays. And what we want to do with Fridays actually is encourage people to message in or come into the chat and say, look, I've been trying to figure out this scale. How does it work? Like, what can I play this scale over? How does it work in relation to chords? And then that way I will actually prepare something for the next Friday where there's a backing track and an explanation of what they've asked. So, yeah, and then they can come on and jam it.
Or if you want to just play along to a backing track you're used to playing and clip, a couple of minutes, send us that video. We'll play it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll do that too. We're flexible and shameless.
Matt tunes down. Your low E is a G? Fucking hippies. G, D, G, C, C flat.
Yeah, it's called drop G tuning.
Set the bomb down, brah.
Yeah, what tuning is this? B-O-N-G. There you go.
Since we're getting yelled at, you want to try another song?
Play something else. What genre would you care for today, Q?
No, it don't matter to me.
Is anybody else joining in?
No,
Nope.
not that good in my guitar.
Quentin James! Quentin James!
I can't play unless I practice or something for like 3 or 4 months.
Well, so that's what we want you to do. So we're gonna tell you what we're gonna jam over in advance, and you can actually have a go at it. And,
and dude, trust me, it's gonna be A minor or E minor.
Well, how about C minor?
Which dot is that?
It's between It's between two of the fret 8.
Wait, A, F sharp, C.
I'll start for you. How about that?
Want me to go?
No, I said I would start.
Oh.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Shut
man.
up, Quentin.
Yeah, exactly. I understand why people say that to you now.
Bowling Jams just dropped $4.99. Thanks, bro.
Moly.
He's that horny little Slipknot kid. God damn, I'm good.
I'm laughing with you. Beautiful
Whoops.
save.
Oh, mine don't say it's possible.
Shut up! You're interrupting my greatness.
All right, Ingve.
Sounds good.
You're gonna get cut off. Oh, if I have to.
I need to link that back.
The
Shit.
smoothest Wawa switching in music.
Hey, Mom.
Speak for yourself.
Let me turn my wall off. Finish it up, Daddy. Gotta pee.
Well, that was fortuitous.
Steve.
Yes.
You think you could post the link to that backing track is it possible? I don't.
Sure.
I'll practice on that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And it's long too, so you got lots of room to kind of figure stuff out. It's cool.
We got a new name for Quentin with that blues. I'm gonna call him Blind Melon Q.
Blind Lemon Pledge. Yeah.
Sounding great.
Yeah, Blind Lemon Pledge. Yeah.
Yeah. Dear. Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. I can do that. I could put that into.
Or you
What
can
was up? What key was that?
post it in
In?
here or send it to Messenger or whatever's easier.
Well, I was going to throw it in the
in
do
the
we
chat.
have
Yeah.
Do we have a private chat in here? We don't, do we? Oh yeah, we do. There's private chat. There's private chat. Let me throw it in the private chat. Let me figure this out. Let me find the official URL for that for you.
Was that an A?
C minor.
C minor.
Oh, C minor.
Was it not going to tell me the link? It's not going to tell me the link.
So you could play A major over that, right? Look what I did with my brain and stuff.
Relatives. They're relatives, right?
Well,
Yeah.
see, it would actually be.
That would be A.
If it's in C minor,
Oh.
then your major third, your root for the major is at E
From
flat.
there.
So
I went
it's
to public school, so don't look at my big brain.
You went the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Wrong direction.
Hack is like, look at Q trying to do theory. That's sweet.
He did counting.
Holy
He
shit,
said-
it's raining Deutschmarks or fucking something here with the UK Dave.
What the hell? So Mitch,
Yeah.
have we connected on Facebook already or not?
Yeah, I think we are. Let me
If double check, and I will send
think we
you
are.
the link to
That's why I
that
said it. I
backing
know you're
track
wrong.
for you.
phone is
Yeah.
probably easier. Yeah, we're on Facebook.
Okay,
Let me,
all right. I will
um,
send it
I
to you
think-
that way. Let's have a look. So share, copy
See,
link.
Brand, why did it come up? There we go. I just.
So what
said
did Sean Hockey won a guitar? What? I
Yep.
missed it again because I
Yeah,
had
you
to
got
go.
one on fret knot last night.
One of what? What is it?
Won a guitar on fret knot last night. Ivan.
that YouTube channel, right? Fred?
It's IYV Les Paul style Sweden. Oh,
Yeah.
no shit, dude. Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Same
Steve.
place I won my diamond cue.
I
I
thought I
gotcha.
got it. No, I didn't
I'm
get it.
just dropping it in there, so you should.
I got it. Thank
Got
you.
the link? There you go.
Yep, I'm going to download it right now.
Awesome. There you go. Fantastic, Mitch. All right, let's get me off of the big screen
Very
because that
good.
was really exciting for everybody.
But
yeah.
I'll practice on it, but I like, and while I'm watching you guys, because I learned just from watching you guys, I can learn so much.
Sure.
You know, instead of doing the boring stuff, you get out of my realm of playing. You know, trying to get a little different melodies going watching
Yeah.
you guys.
You know what? And one way for you to do that yourself, like when you got a backing track that you dig, we will all have those like half dozen licks that we all tend to play. You're right off the bat, like
Over
it's
and
our
over,
comfort zone. Right?
over.
What you need to do is take one of those and just play the lick that you always play, but find a better last note. And just work on that. You're repeating the lick and you're just looking for a more interesting end. And then that suddenly will open up a twist on something that you're already familiar with. And yeah.
My trouble is like if I want to speed something up, I can only get. I just have pain just in here.
So don't
Don't do that, man.
It's the most wise
but
doctors on
but
the
it
face
sounds
of the
good
planet.
when you go that faster speed that I. Can't
But you know
do.
what? If it's going to injure you, don't do it. And you know, find other ways to make an impression as a guitar player. Don't play lots of notes. Just play the best notes. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, because the meadly stuff is, you know, kind of look what I can do.
Losing
Dude,
one.
when I do this, I'm just trying to be melodic and not just widdly.
Right.
You know. By the way, Hack, I'm sorry I haven't asked yet, but what kind of stick you smoking there, brah?
This was given to me. I don't even know what it is, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it cheddar and jalapeno?
Yeah. Sure.
That's kind of inside joke between Hack and I.
Yep.
I ask him
Yeah,
what kind of stick he's got, and he gives me this big long definition, and I'm like, that's cool.
He's a connoisseur. Now, I have the same problem, Mitch, with the speed thing. I can't do it for very long. I just like when I do it, if I do it, it's just in short blasts, just to kind of break things up.
Yeah.
I can't sustain it.
But you both got great legato and Quentin. I mean,
I'd rather play melodic than try to play as fast as Steve or as fast as Randy Price, and I don't have that, so I play.
Legato's pretty fast. You did an instructional thing about 4 years ago. It's really good. You remember you did one, and I always go back to it every now and then.
Yeah.
That was back when you were drinking, wasn't it?
But
I used to drink a lot.
As you.
A lot. I mean,
Guys,
lot.
I'm gonna have to go. I got dinner.
Hey.
I gotta eat some dinner.
All right,
so.
Mitch. Fantastic.
Okay.
Thanks for coming in, and
Thanks for coming on, Mitch.
Yeah, being
See
on
you
panel.
guys.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Mitch. Yeah, a lot spelled A-L-O-T, right?
Yeah, one word. It's fantastic. Yeah.
You guys use the metric system for spelling, so I don't even bother.
Sure.
You're picking the wrong two guys to complain about spelling.
By the way, Tack, I got $10 worth of gas and it was $2.89 a gallon. What are you guys up there? What does Trump have you up to? About $7 a liter or something? Whatever you.
$1.26. I think $1.24 yesterday for a liter.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a liter.
It's $1.50 here, though. Yeah.
But that's like what, $3.50 a gallon or something?
But it's literally a 5-minute drive for me to cross the border, and there are no lineups thanks to the tariffs. Like I can literally roll up to the border, and the only time I have to touch my brakes is to actually stop to talk to the guy at the booth.
Well, the only problem with the tariffs that Hack is having is he can't get Jack Daniels up there now. Apparently that's his.
Well, Jack Daniels.
Yeah, that's a joke. There, Hack is like, I'm never, ever drinking Jack Daniels ever again.
No, it's awful.
Jack and I had a fight years ago, and I'm still recovering. So.
I mean, it used to be good stuff, but now, unless you buy one of their like fancy, single barrel things or whatever they call them, it's just grain alcohol that they've like stored in the old barrels to pick up the flavor. It's awful.
Yeah.
It's like. Oh.
But I did hear that you guys Kentucky's a huge bourbon whiskey state, right? But you guys still don't have the USA liquor in your stores, do you?
Nope.
No,
Wow.
we took it off the shelves.
Wow.
So I can't get my George Dickel's bourbon right now.
What?
George Dickel's? You probably know him. He's from Tennessee or Kentucky or somewhere. You would know.
I just don't understand why they had a bourbon or whiskey that was called Monkey Shoulder. Monkey
Well,
Shoulder. The shoulder
that's a
of a
Scotch.
monkey.
That's
Oh, I'm sorry.
Scotch.
But
That's a
monkey
Scotch
shoulder. Monkey
Yeah.
shoulder.
Yeah,
What's that have to do with Scotch? The shoulder of a monkey.
I don't know, but it's very good.
It's very good.
Maybe they put a shoulder of a monkey in it to stop it being vegan.
It's got a fancy
That's
bottle and
everybody
everything.
You have a monkey on your shoulder, man. You're hooked.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There you go. So, we're an hour and a half. Do you want to wrap this up, or what? do you
Yeah,
wanna do?
let's wrap it up. And
Yeah.
but see, I like doing stuff like this. You don't have to come and play guitar. Just fucking talk music or talk guitars and just hang out and be buds.
See, and Craig's banging willies again. Like he really does have to. I mean,
Yeah.
I know he's trying to be very, very punalicious with his names, but he's like
Craig needs to set the bong down.
he's
Set
not
the bong down, bro.
He's not thinking them through.
I just mentioned I can't see the chat, so I hate anybody that I been saying, hey, I can't see the chat, so just hello.
All righty. All right. Well, thank you.
Wait, we
and-
have Sandra's. This is only the second time that we've played Sandra Percorni's outro for Guitar Talk Universe.
Yeah.
It's epic. It's just epic.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
Okay.
And, so yeah, thank you everybody for being in. Giveaways will pick up because so I got everybody who's in chat on Friday night's show. Those people the winner will be announced next Sunday. That's
Love you, Charles.
Just going to kind of like be a little tangled up for a couple of weeks as we get the cycles happening again. And then, giveaways will be every Sunday. And
Give it away now.
Yeah. Yeah. Under the bridge and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Fucking
I'll
hippie.
have-
Okay.
I'll have to watch the replay, Steve, because I'm gonna be sleeping to go to work that day.
Cool.
All
That's
right.
cool. That's
Here we go, the
that's,
outro.
that's why we have them all available as archives. So yeah, so that we know that not everybody can watch everything all at the
The
same
best
time.
part of the show's coming up. It's the end, right?
Yes, here it
I'm on
comes.
vacation
Here
this
it
week.
comes the end.
It's a dachshund playing the banjo. Oh my god.
I am going to play it twice this time, Q.
Love you, Sandra.
It's awesome. She sent us like a handful of options, and as soon as I saw that one, I was like, the dash
Yeah,
wins.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Hey, thanks everybody. Bye for now.
Later, kids.